Hello. Sorry about that. I did not connect my microphone. How silly of me. Okay, let's just check if you can hear me. I hope so. Sorry about that. I did not connect my microphone. How silly of me. Okay. Alright, that's pretty cool. Okay. Um Welcome to Sunday afternoon with little waifu Loretto the Hunter. Okay. Now we don't have that much new article to talk about. But of course, all I have to say is I hope you're all having a fantastic Sunday. It is afternoon, and I can't really see my screen so much because obviously during the afternoon, the skies always emit a very bright sense, and it's very hard to look at screens without a proper brightness. But if I put it so bright, then I won't be able to see properly. You know, I don't want to trigger a migraine. All right then. Don't really care about anything else, to be fair. There's one thing I want to talk about, but I don't know. It's kind of a touchy subject. No pun intended, but I'm just saying. Uh, I don't want to read this. I really don't. It's a bit too much. I think it is a bit too much for me to read. Uh, but if you don't know, there is this game company, game studios that is basically getting grilled. They were getting grilled for some time, and recently getting grilled for all these sexual harassment complaints. Uh, it's kind of strange how it happened because these people would always preach about how woke they are, and all of a sudden you get, sexual harassment claims. It is really crazy, honestly. But I'm not so surprised. The one thing I don't understand is when many people talk about this, they immediately ignore the fact that this company always likes to put themselves as a woke company. Many companies do that, you know. Oh, they're a woke company. They brand it out there very much and very clear. No one talks about that. No one points that out. Really sad, honestly. Okay. I guess that's enough about that because we don't really need to talk about anything else, do we? I want to check my YouTube analytics because why not? Alright then. I've been really, really tired because life is tiring, I guess. Okay, I'm getting very tired of my voice. If you pay attention to my voice, you know it breaks a lot. Honestly, I am still getting my voice broken. I don't know if it is really breaking. I feel like it is uh shifting pitches anytime. Keeps shifting pitches. That is not normal. But anyways, enough about that. Um, Speaking of cracking, my table is cracking. Uh, just the flat top is cracking in half. It is so insane. It's a perfect cut as well. It's kind of crazy how uh it's cracking because just a few moments ago, well, not a few moments ago, a few weeks ago, it was totally fine. It looked okay. It was perfect, you know? All of a sudden, it starts cracking, and it actually moved a bit. One layer moved a bit. So it is kind of worrying because honestly, if this falls, especially at night, I am doomed. Uh, but obviously, it is okay, no, it's not pretty strong. I can literally lift it up with a couple of fingers. It's kind of scary. I have a lot of important things on this table, and this table is pretty old. It's been possibly more older than I am in the family, so obviously, it's something very important. I really, really hope we can get this fixed because it is a cool table after all. But enough about that. Uh, okay, let's check out the analytics. Okay, I've noticed that I keep losing subscribers every time, and you may be thinking, how is that possible? I don't know how is it possible, but I lost 12 subscribers in the last 28 days. And here's the craziest part. Every day I lose like three subscribers. It does not make sense. It doesn't make sense. Because why on earth will that many people unsubscribe from my channel? Why would they do that? I get maybe if I posted a video or something and people don't like it, but I kind of doubt that much people are unsubscribing from me. I feel like they subscribe and then they unsubscribe. I mean, it makes sense, but then again, if you think about it, it has to be, you know, bots possibly, you know. I don't know, because YouTube acts very strange. YouTube acts very, very strange, you know. I'm not the only one complaining about YouTube, to be fair. Plenty of people have complained about the subs. They gain a lot of subs, then they lose a lot of subs. And it's unnatural, you know. They do absolutely nothing and the channel just bleeds subscribers. It is really sad, honestly. So what am I doing over here? I don't know. I really don't know. I have not much to talk about today, actually. Um, so yeah. I should have done this earlier. Well, I was afraid of triggering a migraine, let's be real. I am afraid of triggering a migraine. Last week, around this time, I was knocked out with my migraine, okay? I was completely knocked out. So I don't want to look too much on the screen or focus too much, because that's how I got my migraine last time. Last week, I was watching some cartoons on YouTube, and all of a sudden, uh, my migraine started. And fun fact, my migraine started after I live streamed. So I just want to say, yeah, anything can happen. I don't want a copy of last week's episode. I want something fresh and amazing. I don't want a migraine, basically. That's what I'm saying. I do not want a freaking migraine, okay? Um, alright. So, okay. There's not much to actually talk about. Your streams don't get views, your subscribers are dead channels that YouTube automatically removes. Oh, yeah, okay, that makes sense. But wow, so many, you know? I see. Okay, there's not much to watch. Wow. You know, sometimes when you stay on YouTube, you watch for hours and hours. There's not much to watch. Literally, not much to watch. Okay. Wait, is the Oscars coming up? I thought it finished. Honestly, all these shows and all this movie stuff, I don't really care about. You know, Oscar news. Is it still happening or did it finish? I don't even know. Oscars, I don't know. I really don't know. It's so confusing. Wait, Oscar week animated features. Is it still happening, or 94th American Sign Language ASL live feed? So is it still happening or not? I don't know. I don't know. I'm so confused with this. To be fair, I don't really care about this. You know, uh, I don't care. I really don't care, because they expect us to care. They expect us to care. Do drawing stream. You like to draw, right? Exactly. I do like to draw, but I don't have a good camera to set that up, unfortunately. And plus, my webcam doesn't work sometimes. So if I'm gonna primarily use that for drawing, it might buffer a lot. Like yesterday, it wasn't buffering that much, which was just by luck, because most of the time it always buffers. Okay. But as I was saying, they kind of expect us to just watch this stuff over and over. You know, Amy Schumer. Who wants to watch that? I don't even know the other people. You know, but still, it's like, wow, this is pointless. Oh, Microsoft. Oh. Yeah, I can do that. That's something I can do. Hold on. um, all I have is actually I don't have the best Paint apps. I do have a different program, but it's on my notebook. It's much better than Paint. Okay. Um. Hey, they're stealing Daily Wire thumbnails. Okay. Visual effects, best actor, best actress. Don't look up. West Side Story. Oh my goodness, this is just insane, honestly. It's a clusterfuck of people thinking they are very important. Honestly, some of these people are very rude. Yeah, I don't really want to look at this stuff. Okay, here we go. Paint. Okay, it's been so long since I actually used this. I used to use this when I was a kid so many times because it was so fun and it was the only program I had, you know? Uh, okay, wait, hold on. What I really like to do, of course, when it comes to paint, you can do quite some interesting things. It doesn't seem it doesn't seem like that at first, but oh no, you can do some interesting things with that. Uh, but obviously, I can just do this. Okay, hold on. I never used this shape before. What kind of shape is that? That's kind of strange. 18, hold on. Okay. This, okay. Just do what you like instead of watching videos you hate for hours. Okay, that makes sense. That does make sense. Wait, whoa. Oil, oh my goodness. I forgot about this. Oil colored, oh wow. I completely forgot about this. Oh my goodness. It's been so long since I used this. Everything feels so cool. Okay. Wait, you can zoom in? Oh my goodness. I feel so old, honestly. I feel so old. Okay. How do I get back? Oh, here we go. Hmm. Size. Okay. Hold on. I have a fantastic idea. Let's just. Okay, this is very annoying. Okay. Get over here. Okay. So. What I like to do sometimes on back in the day is obviously draw some maps. You know, I have a couple of games coming up, so I would like to draw some maps because some of those games are pretty important. It's best to have like a world view of how my world looks. My fantasy world, obviously. Okay. Hmm. I normally use circles to represent villages because you can just group up something, like group an entire bunch of houses together. The smaller the circles are, the smaller the village is. That's a very small village. Okay. I don't like this line. I'll use a brush. Ooh, spray paint. I love this. I have a fantastic, better idea. How about I just, how about I just edit a picture of mine? That'll be awesome. Here we go. Perfect examples. Okay. Now how do you work with this image? Okay. So, oh wow. Uh, honestly. Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna get Jeremy very mad. Okay. Hmm. Go. Okay. Then we're gonna. Now with Ryan. Oh, this might be a funny one. I am using my laptop mouse, so yeah, it is not the best drawing, but it's fun. Oh my goodness. I guess I can't use that. Okay. I guess I can't use that. I'm gonna use this instead. I was gonna fill it up because it's much better to fill something up than to color everything little by little, stroke by stroke. And we're done, almost. Oh my goodness, what have I done to Jeremy? Oh my goodness. Okay. Uh, should add some sparkles. Some yellow sparkles. Okay. Uh, okay, we're done. I got my brand new thumbnail. Okay. Hmm. No. Oh, that's a bit. What is this? Okay, no, we should not use that. Oh, great. My bad. Um. Okay. Let me clear it up and let's see if it saves. Okay. I want to use this image again, so I really want to protect it. Okay. Hmm. Any other image? Let's try one of something else. Actually, I don't have that much images, to be fair. I don't have that much images. Honestly. Oh no, that's so small. Who are those? Who are these people? I only watch Steven Crowder and Relix live from America. No idea who these guys are. Uh, that is Jeremy from The Quartering and Ryan from RK Outpost. Both of them talk about geek stuff. So okay. Now it's time to talk about. Okay, no, no. Now, I mean, now it's time to look at Jeremy. I mean, this is the only image I have of Jeremy right now. Ah, you can't even edit that. That's already been edited. Okay, like the amount of stuff Jeremy throws on his thumbnails is unbelievable. He just throws almost every image on his thumbnail. Okay, let's find another picture. Temporal. Good. Oh my goodness, that's so small. Oh my goodness. What's up with me taking so much of small photos? I can't even look at that. That's so bad. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna get another image. I can't look at that. Cannot. Okay. So we have Jordan Peterson. Let's just see if this is a big. Okay, this is a perfect image. Not the best. Not the worst. Interesting. Okay. So what are we gonna do over here? Speech bubble. Why is it like that? I don't know. Okay. Well, it's a thought bubble. Okay. Regardless. Now let's enter some text. Okay, here we go. Hmm. Hmm. Honestly, I have no idea what to say. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. And I messed up. Okay. Okay, I think I'm doing good. I have no idea what to say. I really don't know. Uh, okay. uh, hold on. It's kind of hard to think some funny stuff, you know? Hmm. Let me use a black text. I can't even see a pink text. Done. Wow. Very, very interesting picture. This is my comedy. Okay, my peak comedy. That's just how I am, okay? Okay, you can't even see that. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm saying. Okay, enough about this. I have something interesting to show y'all. Alright. WordPad. Now, here's the thing. When it comes to my horror book and my children's book, when I've been writing, I've I've written it in a simple form, and recently, a couple days ago, I actually I actually um written something so good that it feels good. Let's read it together. It was a Sunday afternoon. The skies were already transitioning to a darker tone, and the clouds were slowly rippling away. Gazing upon those warm orange clouds made the people of Elk Kingdom feel so calm as they round up their work, their daily work. I can't even read my own work. The kingdom surrounded various landscapes, from the bone-chilling ice regions into the bleeding hot desert region. The main part of the kingdom was on soft green land, surrounded by large green mountains. The kingdom had a nice castle in the green region, a castle made of silver bricks, towers that were 50 feet high, and is surrounded by many peasant houses. Outside the green mountains, oh my goodness, like looking at the small text is so bad, okay? Sorry, it's just so little. Sorry, I sometimes, as I'm reading, I sometimes just skip track and jump to a different sentence as I'm reading. You play an instrument? No, I don't. I don't play any instrument. I was going to try and play a violin a couple years ago, but obviously it costed so much. Like the best instruments cost a lot of money, and you need a lot of money just to get those best stuff. Unfortunately, I had to choose between that or a tablet, and I chose a tablet because I wanted to do stuff on the tablet. And the violin, I thought that's more of a leisure thing than anything else. Okay, you are a writer, huh? Yeah, exact. Yeah, I am. Not the best, but some kind of writer I am. Okay. Small walls that seem kind of weak, but no, these walls are made of white mech. I created a new term. I created another new term. I love creating new terms. It's cool, especially in a fantasy. It's amazing. A type of stone that can come alive if so needed. If so needed. I think that sentence doesn't make sense. If needed. On top of the walls were men with bronze armor and a bronze club. I should describe it a bit more uh, like, and a giant, and no, bronze armor and, okay. On top of the walls were men with bronze armor and with bronze armor. They held giant bronze clubs. They held each held. Yeah, we go. This makes more sense, you know. Uh, I b- I bought a secondhand guitar for $60 so I can shred sodom. Oh, I see. Do you read? Do you? I'm sorry, but I don't read. I don't read a lot of stuff. I'm not really into mainstream reading. I know it doesn't sound so interesting, you know, um, because a lot of people read a lot of stuff, and I barely read a lot of stuff, you know. Um, um, well, I did see a couple of secondhand instruments, but the only problem with that is in my country, you can't really trust the instruments to be so perfect, because it could be broken, it could have some issue, and honestly, returning a secondhand product kind of sucks, you know. You can't really return a secondhand product. As as writer reading, okay, my guitar is broken as hell. I don't care, lol. Okay, so this was basically my practice writing because I wanted to make sure I can write proper descriptive sentences. So I wrote this one afternoon, and I think it is good. It can be its own idea in the future because I don't like wasting ideas. I really do not like wasting concepts. Anytime I have a concept that doesn't fit properly, I will take it and throw it somewhere else that needs it, because waste not, It works barely, but that's enough for me. I see. Well, I don't really have time now to work on instruments. Well, to even learn to play an instrument, because I'm so busy with work. So yeah, and any leisure time is mostly filled with gaming. So at the end of the day, I have no time to play an instrument. Um, Maybe if I started years ago, I could have made some time. Okay. The men were gods just as an extra. Wait. Okay. Oh yeah. The men's were gods just as an extra precaution. What? Wait, protection? I think I made a mistake. The men were gods just as an extra protection. Pro, protection. Oh, precaution. Precaution. My bad. I'll keep that on notes. Extra precaution. I can't even read sometimes. On top of the mountains were small houses where more gods where more gods live. These gods were the mount gods. They wore green armor made from the soils of the earth, topped with the green grass, and sprinkled in were a few bugs. That's a mouthful to say, honestly. This was a perfect disguise to blend in the mountains, if anyone ever invaded. They had bronze bows and red arrows to defend the skies. Okay, pretty simple sentence, but wow, that was a mouthful to read. I used to read very well. I used to read so well back in the day when I was a kid. Unfortunately, that changed. That changed. Once you get into high school, like reading stops becoming an important thing. You lose interest in that, and once you lose interest, all of a sudden, it's very difficult to get back into. Okay, why such a highly guarded kingdom? Well, there's a reason for such hefty protection. You see, in one of the towers lived a beautiful, fair princess. She is the last standing monarch in the kingdoms, and if she is gone, the kingdom will fall apart. Okay, now I would like to read some more, but obviously that's just that's just the most I want to read right now. It's a very interesting idea, but obviously it made me practice just a bit because I'm currently working on two major pieces of work, and I don't want that pieces of work to be boring or terrible or simple. Well, I don't mind if the children's book is simple, but when it comes to the adult book, the horror book, I want it to be pretty interesting. I want it to be full with words that people can enjoy, you know? I want it to be descriptive and very unique. I understand it's my first one of my first few books, but obviously over time I will learn and write better. But of course, honestly, I really want to write some good sentences. Okay, so I'll be right back. I need to drink some water. Oh, my throat is hurting so much. Okay, okay. So that was pretty fun. I really like sentences like that. I really do. Let's try something else. It's best to work like this because obviously it's pretty fun, practice and take some practice from that and work with that, practice makes perfect. Wow, it's a pretty sunny day today. I had not noticed. In fact, the morning was very cloudy. The morning was very, very cloudy. Um, Now it's like cloudy with a hint of sun. You can practically see the blue skies. You can practically see the light blue skies peeping through the clouds. It's pretty beautiful. And the sun is shining so bright right now. It's so good. I really like summer. Well, it is autumn, but I really like the weather most of the time. Obviously, every year it's different. Every year there's a different type of weather happening, different seasons. Like for example, a couple years ago, i- uh, I think gaming is the new black tar hero heroin for us. No, heron. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce this. For us Zoomers. Yeah, yeah, I think so. I mean, if you look at the current state of gaming, a lot of bland games and a lot of those bland games do get sold. Uh, so people just get addicted to it and play every single thing, honestly. But as I was saying, wow, I really like the hot weather. I really do. It's something so wonderful. I don't mind rainy weathers. It's just that where I live, when it rains, it doesn't look so beautiful. It doesn't feel beautiful. There were a couple of times where the rains were so powerful, it caused floods, and that was very tragic. That was just a couple years ago, but still, sometimes the rain can be very tragic. I understand heat is very painful. It really hurts, but it's something we can manage, I guess, because cold weather is the worst. It is soon going to be winter, and winters are very harsh. It's been getting harsher and harsher as the years go by. So I do expect this year to be very, very cold. It'll be so cold. I will need like 5 blankets just to cover myself. But I really, really think every season has its ups and downs. Um, Even if winter is a scary season, it does have some good stuff like drinking hot chocolate. That's the best part about winters. When it comes to spring, there's not much good stuff. Let's be real. It always rains every single day. Uh, Summer for me is just the best. Speaking of rain, I actually have a packet of seeds that I need to plant. I bought a pack of seeds a couple weeks ago. It's just flower seeds. It's it is evening primrose. pretty pretty simple flowers. I could have bought like vegetables to plant, but the only problem is the monkeys. We have these crazy monkeys lingering about around my area. They are very wild and they're very annoying. They like to steal. Yes, they like to steal. Break into the windows, come in and steal stuff. They are very dangerous. They can also carry many diseases. So it's kind of scary to have them around. And they travel in groups, large groups, you know. You can't chase them if they have babies because then the big alpha male will come after you and chase you. I'm so surprised, honestly, why the monkeys keep coming to our area. I wish they just stayed somewhere else. It's very hard to plant things. You can't have almost anything. They come from mushrooms. They really love mushrooms. And mushrooms is something that grows in our area. We don't plant them obviously. They just grow. They just grow and and honestly, that's the only thing they come from our area. They come to our area just for that, I guess. We don't have any chilies anymore. We don't have that much plants. So there's not much of good stuff for them to eat. A couple years back, we cut a lot of trees because of the monkeys. And of course, the trees grew too big. I would really love to live in a very beautiful forest with a nice river stream. I would really love to live in a beautiful forest. I love trees. I'm not really the biggest tree hugger out there, but there's nothing wrong with nature. Okay, so I would like to share some other projects, but I can't really show so much projects because many of them are just pieces of work I have to put out in the future, and I can't really show that out now, can I? I have to keep it a secret. And speaking of working, it is pretty fun just to work and write stuff. Writing stuff is a very simple, well, not so simple, but compared to the other stuff I want to do, it's pretty simple. Okay. As the years go by, I will obviously change my setup. I really want to make some proper 3D gaming. Well, 3D games, some really cool 3D games. But of course, I can't do it with my Intel Celeron laptop, obviously. So you gotta work to the top. You gotta work to the top, and I don't think that's a big issue. I just think that I have to work hard in order for me to get to what I want. So I have to make a lot of books this year, a lot of small video games to earn certain amount of money. Then I can work on some bigger projects because you can't really work with that much with this laptop, you know. You have to have the best of the best just to work with a couple of video games. And here's the thing about my video games, I don't want to make, well, when it comes to my company altogether, we're making a lot of types of stuff, not just video games. We're going to make animations and comics. We don't really want to become mainstream, super mainstream. You know, we don't want to become a multimedia company where we have millions of employees. We don't want that. We really don't. Because at the end of the day, we're not here for that. Our main idea is to just have fun and make stuff while we earn money. And we want to put out our own ideas. We don't want to put out someone else's ideas. We want to put our own ideas in it only. I don't want I don't want my company to become something so scary, I guess. I don't want it to burn out. I want it to be something that stays interesting, you know? I can't find proper ways to describe it, but I'm not really into the big business, the big industry business. I'm not really into that type of stuff. I'm not into it because it's just so crazy and so hectic, you know? Um, I was thinking of making games for the Switch in the future. You know, like make a couple of games for the Switch. That'll be kind of cool because I don't have to charge them full price. No one would want to pay $60 for a random game. I think the best thing to do is obviously, have you making any money yet? Have you made any money yet? No, no. Uh, Technically, the last time I actually earned some amount of money was a couple years ago from ad revenue from my old YouTube channel, but I never got it through because I never made enough to bring out the money. As I was saying, I don't want to sell my games full price. I mean, no one will pay $60 for a game that's made by a couple of people. I think the best thing to do is obviously charge them for a cheaper price, like $30. I think $30 is pretty cool. It is a pretty interesting price, not so expensive, you know, compared to other games out there. Because there are plenty of games that are $60. Some games don't even change their price. I think if you have like a couple of cheap options, people would really be interested in that. And if you make cheap games, obviously you have to put in the same amount of effort, just like you're making a very expensive game. And obviously, I don't have to make the game full with like so much of content, you know, because if you just throw almost everything at it, you'll have a tough time fixing all the bugs, honestly. It would take years until you have a good product. Yeah. Okay. So I feel like it's very interesting to talk about this because mm, I don't really want to sell my company in the future. Even if I do get some amount of money, I don't want to sell it. I really don't. Even if I don't make anything, I don't want to sell it, you know? Because if I do, then what's the point of all that hard work, you know? I feel like maybe in the future I will make quite a lot of money, but I don't think it'll be billions, obviously. And that's totally fine. As long as I can make something that I can keep myself happy with, that's totally fine. As long as it's enough to live through the world, I think it's totally fine. I will never sell my ideas. I will never sell it. I don't want to sell it. The industry is a very scary place. Are you on antidepressants? No, I'm not on any depressants, okay? I don't have depression. I don't have depression. I may sound like that, but no, I don't have depression. Okay. Wow, I can't believe it's already quarter to three. I mean, quarter to four. Holy crap. You sound like you are under the influence. Oh, wow. Well, I guess that's just my voice. Or that's just my tone. I'm not. I'm not. Don't worry, I'm not. But wow, time flies so fast, honestly. Hmm. Okay. I feel like I have to go now because I have like need to charge this. But wait, hold on. Maybe also you're pitching your voice to sound more like a lady. Exactly. Yeah, that's one of the reasons. My voice became so mixed up over time. It became so mixed up. Practice makes perfect for the perfect lady voice. I've seen a couple of trannies. They have some really feminine voice. So maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm still trying. Maybe I'm still practicing. But even without practicing, my voice would always change pitches all the time. My voice would not sound so perfect. Okay, now I have almost streamed for an hour. Hold on. Okay. Hmm. Well, okay, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go now. Uh, I'm gonna work on some practice writing. Just gonna write some random stuff and, just try screaming into a pillow. I don't know if that'll work. I don't know. I scream pretty loud and I don't really want to cause a fuss. After that, you'll be able to pitch better. Okay, thanks for the advice. But I am very, very loud. Okay, have a good day.